of a napalm in the streets.
More than that, shit of emergency, your capital surgery. Crimes worse than first-degree murder and perjury. It's food to see, my shields are up, your bills are hurting me. Barium hurts to breathe, give a man birth to seeds. Y'all are nodes in a cybernetic model, hyperspace. Reality sick of the diabetics, hostile ghost white in face. Mother life displaced, the crime to reign, the mind, the pain. It's all part of the balance, you'll find them sane. Cabin in the woods, fuck a mansion. You're waiting for a phone after transcend. You need a mind map expansion before you crash bid. You has been, could have bashed men, some of the gods or smashing. Hooked up in iPhones and Androids, you won't last, but the asteroids crash in. Imagine the city submerged, know where to pity your first. And if you wither to work, it's taking minute to hurt. Dump them like placid, balance my alkaline, you're sipping acid. A world of savages and cannibals, you ain't fit to manage.
Blood would flow in the streets, and lions would be devouring children in the parks of Los Angeles.
I think the world will be much better when there's only 10 or 20% of us left. Become the leading world superpower because they have a police state and they are able to force people to stop reproducing.
Most people have no idea. They're not after money. They have all the money they need. They're after power.
See red eyes in the shadow windows, the crows watching you. Police, they got you on the move, better not stop for food. Hopping through counties, the sick plan, airborne like bird flu. Should another corn scared you, the dead zone prefers you. Invaded from all borders and shorelines before 9. Escape with more mind, sharp shooter, my score's fine. Most resort to crime, life for risk, we sort the time. War zone in the country dead, that was torn by lies. They lock you in the control games like Running Man. Don't get chopped and rolled in the FEMA A with something planned. Steady gun a hand, ready for heat with summer lambs. A survivalist off the run, avoiding barcodes and number stamps. Most appalled by the truth, you're a ghost mauled by troops. Into the fray lines, take you away, hauled like food. After they called in boots, counteract, stall the groups. The dead zone got you dude, let them live, bring back awful news.
Terrorism is being practiced on the residents. They understand what's going on, and it's not anything that relates to humanitarian training whatsoever. This is a psychological, as we in the research community say, this is a psyops. They're preparing people for what is coming, not what is being presented today.
This coordinate search, where basically you are trying to get to an area, coordinate off to make sure everything's safe, and then actually search for caches of weapons or other kinds of contraband which could harm American forces.
You say guns will be taken?
No one will be able to be armed. We will take all weapons.
They were a little bit threatened because our weapons were bigger than their weapons.
It is surreal. Yeah, you never expect to do this in your own country.